Please, let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything. Oh, God, I can't believe this. Oh, oh, Lord Jesus, I can't fucking believe this.
Yeah, straight. Take it. Hold on a minute. Alright, I got cuffs.
Police officers often believe their badge gives them more authority and power than it actually does. But what happens when they choose to act like true tyrants? Here are two bizarre cases of evil cops who took things too far and got owned.
Sure that you're not trespassing.
You got me. What are you doing?
Ma'am, step out of the car.
Okay, don't drag me out. Get out of the car. I will if you will release my arm.
On September 6th, Jelana Dunlap was sitting in her car taking pictures of a dump site for her job. That's when Fayetteville police officers, Detective Amanda Bell and Officer Ryan Haddock, walked up to her vehicle. Instead of sticking to basic protocol, suspicion seemed to take over. Even after Jelana calmly explained what she was doing, the officers didn't believe her. But their unnecessary suspicion was just the start of a troubling encounter.
How you doing? I just saw you pull back over here. Any reason why you're back over here?
This is my boss's property.
Okay, who's your boss?
The owner of the property. I'm just trying to see if they cleaned up or not, which they're supposed to do.
What's his name? Who?
Frog.
Frog? Where do you work at?
I'm his personal assistant.
Okay. You ain't waiting on nobody, are you? No? You got any ID or anything on you? Well, I mean, it's all fine and dandy what you're telling me, but, I mean, you know, it just kind of looks suspicious that you pulled out here in the middle of a field.
Because this is his property and he hired somebody.
Demanding her ID under the excuse of protocol, the officers tried to make it seem like a routine stop. But their words hinted at something more sinister. One of them claimed that they were hunting fugitives and tried to connect her presence to a nearby suspect without any evidence whatsoever. But under North Carolina law, people aren't required to show ID just because an officer asks for it, right?
Right, so if you don't mind, I mean, you can, you know, call him on the phone. I'll be glad to speak with him right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, do you have some ID on you? Okay. You mind if I see it? No, we just got to make sure that we, you know, let people know who we make contact with. All right. Well, look. Here's the deal. Okay. I hunt fugitives. All right. I do fugitive work, okay? I understand that. I'm not saying that you're in any kind of trouble at all right now, all right? But we had a guy run from us right over here, and it's just very suspicious that you're pulling up here.
Their insistence on getting her ID wasn't about protocol, it was about control. Little did she know their persistence was just the start of something more troubling. And refusing to comply? That's exactly the kind of defiance that bruises these fragile egos of officers who see their authority as unquestionable.
Your heart's about to beat out of your chest.
Sir, I have a lot going on.
I understand that, but I literally just explained to you that you're...
I'll just...
well, I mean, I just told you that you're not in trouble or anything. Well, do you got some ID on you? No, well, I need to see your ID. I need to see your ID first. Well,
hey, was there anybody in that car?
Technically, you could be trespassing.
Hey, find out female.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah,
how do I know that?
Female sitting in the passenger seat with the car still running like she's waiting on somebody.
Hey, she's trying to leave. She don't want to give no ID. It can be very simple, ma'am. Let me just document who you are, and I will let you get out of it.
Hey, somebody around 28.
Okay. What did you say your last name is?
Banks.
Banks?
What began as questions escalated into a thinly veiled ultimatum. The officers framed her as uncooperative, twisting her uncertainty about the property into grounds for suspicion. Their persistence morphed into demands, leaving no room for her explanations. When the officer ordered her out of the car, it was clear their patience had worn thin and things were about to spiral further.
Okay, what's your
Yeah,
first
for
name? Okay, well, all you have to do is give me your information. Let me make sure you are who you say you are, and then you could be out of here. All right? But as of right now, I don't know whose property this is. I believe that you don't know whose property this is, and you're not wanting to cooperate and just give me your name. Yeah, go on there. What's your first name? Go ahead, just step out of the car.
Claiming to check for trespassing, Officer Haddock ignored Jelana's protests and zeroed in on making her comply. His commanding tone left no room for discussion as he ordered her out of the car. Each word ratcheted up the tension, cornering her with fewer and fewer options. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, Detective Bell stepped in, taking the situation to an entirely new level and setting off a chain of events she'd soon come to regret.
Just step out of the vehicle.
Let go of me.
Step out.
You can let go of me. I will.
Okay.
If you can let go of me, ma'am, I will. If you can let go of me, ma'am, I will. Ma'am, please stop. Please stop. Can y'all stop?
Okay.
Like, what are you doing?
Good, yeah, it's unhooked.
Please stop.
Ma'am,
Please stop.
all I've asked you for is your ID so we can make sure that you're not trespassing.
You got me. What are you doing?
Ma'am, step out of the car.
Okay, don't drag me out.
Then get out of the car.
I will if you
I've
will
asked
let
you multiple
if
times.
you will
Get out of the car.
release my arm.
Get out of the car.
If you will release my arm,
Ryan, you good over there?
Yeah, she's refusing to come out of the car.
because you're grabbing my arm very
Okay.
tightly.
You ready?
Okay, now
You're
hang on.
grabbing my
Hang
arm
on. Just
very
let her go.
tightly.
She ain't going nowhere now.
The situation erupted into chaos as the officers grabbed Jelana and completely ignored her pleas and protests. This moment proved one undeniable truth. There's nothing more dangerous than a cop hungry for power. Their actions weren't just unjustified. They didn't even seem to realize they'd crossed the line into outright battery by grabbing her without cause. What followed wasn't questioning or investigation, it was sheer domination. And the ordeal, it was far from over.
Look.
Let me go.
Okay.
And
Now-
I'll get the fuck out.
Okay. Step back and
Don't
let her
start.
Okay. Step
Okay,
out.
it
Now step
sure
out of
is.
Okay. Now
And
step
you're
out
not
of the car.
getting it because I know I haven't did it.
Okay, but step out the car.
Okay.
How many times have I asked you not?
Please let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything. Let
Okay,
go.
stop resisting. Stop resisting. Ma'am,
Give me my
stop
phone.
resisting.
Give me my phone.
Ma'am,
Give
stop.
me my phone.
Stop resisting.
Y'all are hurting me.
Okay,
Stop.
stop.
You're hurting me.
Stop.
You're hurting me.
Calm down.
No, you're hurting me.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She's hurting me.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
She's not.
Yes,
there.
she is. I'm 105 pounds.
Something was deeply wrong, and Jelana knew it the moment Detective Bell and Officer Haddock forcibly handcuffed her, ignoring her pleas that they were hurting her. Let's not even get started on the fact that Jelana shouldn't have been arrested in the first place. But by then it was too late. Her cries for release were met with nothing but cold, calculated indifference, a chilling reminder of how power can overshadow justice.
Okay, I understand
Why
that.
are you hurting me? I have not did anything wrong.
Well, just
I have
okay.
not
Give
did
me.
anything wrong. Let me go. I haven't did anything. Let me go. Let me go. Let me the fuck
Okay,
go.
stop. Why are you acting like
Because y'all are
this?
acting like this.
No, we're not. I'm talking to you. I've done nothing but talk to you calmly the whole time that I've been here. You understand?
You bitch.
Stop. Stop.
Whoa! Somebody help me.
Stop.
Somebody help me. Help.
Where?
Help. 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 Let go.
Okay, whenever you stop acting like I guess I will let you go.
Let go.
The worst part? These two officers genuinely believed they were in the right, convinced they had every justification to arrest Jelana simply for questioning their authority. Their inflated sense of power blinded them to the injustice of their actions. But here's the thing. This arrest isn't even the most shocking part of the story. Stick around because what will happen soon will leave you stunned.
Let go of me.
Sit down. Sit down, please.
Stop. Because I throw the fuck up.
Okay, sit
Don't
down.
let me go so I can throw up.
I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, dude. Let me go so I can
Stop.
throw the fuck up.
I'm holding you up.
I don't need you to hold me up. Oh my God.
Ma'am,
Oh my
why are you doing this?
Ooh, why
For
are you
nothing.
doing this? You started with me.
For nothing.
You
All
came
this
over
is
here
for
fucking
nothing.
with me.
Ma'am, all this is for
I
nothing.
have not did anything wrong. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
We are investigating.
What am I being charged with?
We are investigating you trespassing on this property.
But I'm not.
Okay. And you have resisted, delayed, and obstructed our investigation. Okay? And resisted while we were trying to get you out of the car. Okay?
Piece by piece, these officers revealed their true colors, and it became clear they weren't just bad cops, they were straight up bad people. After all, if they weren't, they wouldn't have taken such obvious pleasure in Jelana's suffering, would they? Have you ever encountered officers like this? The ones who seem to thrive on your frustration, their power growing with every ounce of anger they provoke?
Because I know I did shit
I've
wrong.
done nothing but talk to you just like this the whole time. Okay?
Can you stand up for me? Are you okay? Go ahead and stand up for me because you're hyperventilating.
Here, let's stand up.
You okay? All right, go ahead and stand around.
I need somebody to call my mom right
All right,
now.
listen, go ahead and stand
I
up
need
for me.
somebody to call my mom.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me.
No, I need somebody to call my mom.
Stand her up.
I need somebody to call my mom.
Stand up for me.
Let me finish throwing up, please. Go.
Jelana tried once again to explain that the property belonged to her boss and that she was there to record something for him, but the officers weren't interested in listening. They kept insisting she was trespassing. Maybe, just maybe, they realized by this point that they had gone too far. But instead of apologizing and letting Jelana go, they did the exact opposite. They doubled down and escalated the situation even further.
Why are you so excited?
Because I know I ain't did shit wrong. Don't come over here fucking with me. I know who property this is. My boss just bought this property at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Fuck y'all talking about? Y'all don't even know shit. Can I get some fucking tissue, please?
Do you have any in the car? Do you have any in your car?
No.
In the video, another pair of legs comes into view, a male officer arriving as backup for the arrest of a young woman who, let's not forget, hadn't done anything wrong. But this raises a question many of you are probably asking. Where has Detective Bell been all this time? Well, stay tuned because what she was up to will reveal a completely different and far more troubling plan she had in mind.
God, I can't believe this. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't fucking believe this.
Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. I got some pictures for you, okay?
You ready?
Wait,
Okay.
All right, go ahead and stand around.
All right, we got some tissues. I'm gonna stand you up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go.
All right, here, I'm going to take your glasses out for a second, okay?
Then came the moment when the officers decided it was time to explain themselves to Jelana. They tried in every possible way to justify their actions. But the problem was that none of their excuses had anything to do with Jelana or what she was doing. Sure, their words might have sounded mild and calm at that moment, but their actions told a completely different and far more hostile story.
Okay, I'm going to wipe some of the sweat off, okay? Okay, look at me for a second. All right, listen, look at me for a second. Right now, you're not in any trouble.
So why am I in handcuffs?
Okay, because right now, listen, I'm just looking.
Why am I in handcuffs? I'm not in any trouble.
Right now, you just being.
I know my fucking rights.
All right, listen.
I know I ain't this shit
All
wrong.
right, right now, you're just being detained. Nobody's saying you're under arrest. Okay?
But what have I done wrong? I haven't done shit wrong.
Okay, so this is the thing, all right? We were over here in this area looking for somebody, all right?
Well, it ain't me.
No, it ain't you. all
Okay,
right?
so what do you
Hold on
mean?
a second. Let me finish. All right? He came over here to talk to you to find out if you knew anything about what was going
And
on.
I just said I did it.
Right. Okay, and that's fine. We're going to do our thing, and then we're probably going to cut you loose, okay?
And I'm gonna need that bitch name for real. Cause all of that was unnecessary.
All of what?
Ripping my fanny pack off and trying to throw me out the car and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The officer who arrived on the scene was Sergeant Chris Kemp. Naturally, he asked Officer Haddock to explain what had happened. And just like that, Officer Haddock saw this as his chance to rewrite the narrative, painting himself and Detective Bell as heroes, while framing Jelana as the villain. It's astonishing and disgusting how far some police officers will go when it comes to bending the truth only to protect themselves.
I was trying to get her information. She
Right.
was trying to leave. I said, man, I will let you leave. I said, but I don't know who you are. I don't know whose property this is, and you pulled down here suspicious. I'm get your information, and you can go on your way.
Right.
And she's like just breathing hyper. As soon as I walked up to the car, she's like just deep breaths, like her, like I mean, all the indicators that she was nervous about something.
Okay.
So I opened up the door. I had Bill go over there. I said, go ahead and just open up the door, and we're gonna get her out of the car because she was trying to leave.
You had your camera on that time.
Yeah, so I reached over there, unhooked the seatbelt, turned the car off, put the keys on top of the car. We went to go get her out, but I said, hey, just let her go. She ain't going nowhere. Keys on the car. Let her get out of the car on her own accord. And then she said, you ain't getting my fucking ID. And that's whenever we went to go put handcuffs on her. And then she just kept death gripping her fanny pack with her ID like she didn't want us to get her. She didn't want us to get her name.
Okay.
So Bill snatched her fanny pack off of her.
All right.
It's multiple colors.
Multiple colors?
Ask her, cause she the one who ripped it off. Where my fanny pack at? Give me all my shit back.
Is it glossy? Because it's in the car.
It's in the garbage seat. The fuck you rip it off for?
You got a good phone number?
Even as the officers tried to wrap up the interaction, Jelana stood her ground, demanding accountability and asking for their names, a simple request that exposed the glaring imbalance of power. For a moment, they shifted their focus to clearing her from suspicion, but it was too late. The damage was done. What should have been a routine check had devolved into a power trip, leaving her dignity shattered.
Jelena? Is that how you pronounce it?
Jelana.
Jelana? You got a good phone number? No?
No, sir.
Okay.
Nope.
Where you stay at?
All right, she goes back there. She good?
I guess I don't know
Fucking
if it's Bill.
scratch me and shit.
Where's Bill?
Yeah, I want that bitch name for real. So I'm damn sure
Is Bill leaving?
for her.
Is he leaving?
I just told her to back up.
Okay. I just want to make sure she's clear. She is.
All right, go ahead and stand up and get your handcuffs.
Jelana's anger was mostly directed at Detective Bell, and for good reason. So let's finally answer the question. Where had Bell been during all of this? While poor Jelana was vomiting, Officer Haddock was busy justifying himself to his sergeant, and Detective Bell was rummaging through Jelana's car and personal belongings. She didn't have a warrant for that, nor did she have Jelana's consent. But let's be honest, are any of us really surprised by this?
Look, what did I tell you when I was talking to you over there?
Okay, but all that shit that bitch did over there was unnecessary.
Okay.
I was talking to you, and I would have got out the car if you told me.
And did
told
I
me
not?
to get out the car.
Did I not let you get out of the car on your own?
After
No, hang
that.
on. But did I not
Like,
say?
she didn't have to do all
I
that shit.
understand,
Just
but-
because you a bitch around all males don't mean you gotta act like you the
I
baddest
understand,
bitch,
but-
'cause you ain't. Best believe.
Do
Where
you-
the fuck my phone at?
It's Jolana. Did I say that right?
Yup.
Okay. Your phone is on the front seat of the car.
Everything's in the car.
Okay.
All right, so hey, real quick. All right. So you understand why we were out here to test question, yes?
I hear you.
Sergeant Kempf eventually revealed the name of the detective who had searched Jelana's car. Sure, he may have de-escalated the situation, but let's not forget what he didn't do. He failed to hold his officers accountable or take any steps to ensure they learned that this kind of misconduct isn't acceptable.
What's the first name? What's her name?
Yeah. Well, go ahead and. Is she gonna write it? Or you gonna write it?
I don't have it right with it. If she's got it.
Yeah, go ahead and see it.
Put me as a witness.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on, please. Can you stitch her a ticket for RDO to CYA? You want to print it? Anybody? I don't care who writes it, but the CYA, both of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree because I think she's very general, to be honest.
But before we move forward, let's rewind a bit back to the moment before the officers removed Jelana's handcuffs. It's here that Jelana told Sergeant Kempf exactly what Detective Bell had done. Her words offered a clearer picture of why de-escalation without accountability isn't enough in cases like this.
I was talking to you, and I would have got out the car if you told me.
And did
told
I
me to
not?
get
Did
out
I
the car.
not? Did I not let you get out of the car on your
After-
own?
after
No,
the
hang on.
fact.
But did I not
But
say?
she ain't have to do all that
I
shit.
understand,
Just
but-
because you a bitch around all males don't mean you gotta act like you the
I
baddest
understand,
bitch,
but-
because you ain't. Best believe. Where the fuck my phone at?
Did you say Jolana? Did I say that right?
Yup.
Okay. Your phone is on the front seat of the car as
Everything's
well.
in the car. All right, so hey, real quick. All right. So you understand why we were out here just asking this kid questions, yes?
I hear you.
We were trying to give you a hard time, okay?
No, that bitch was. And I want her name. I'm dead ass about that. I want her name.
After finally determining that Jelana had done nothing wrong, the officers removed her handcuffs and told her she could leave. But let's be honest, this was something they should have done a long time ago. Everything they put her through was completely unnecessary, with no justification whatsoever. And if you thought they'd simply let her walk away without any issue, think again. That would be like a predator releasing its prey without a fight, something these officers weren't ready to do.
She done scratched me up and shit. Yeah. I want that bitch name.
All right. Her name is Detective Bell.
What's the first name? What's her badge number? Yeah.
Do you have a pen or a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Here, hand it to me. I'll write it for you. Any particular piece of paper? I don't want to just write on a.
Nope.
Do you have notes in the back or something like this? I got a pen, man. I got a pen.
Nope.
You
Write
mind?
it right there.
Right there. I'm gonna write it right there. All right.
The officers scrambled to justify their actions, even going so far as to write down Detective Bell's information on a piece of paper, as if that would fix anything. But no matter how hard they tried to cover their tracks, the truth was clear. They will always be remembered as the evil cops who took their power trip too far and ultimately got owned for their mistakes.
You
Write
mind?
it right there.
Right there. I'm gonna write it right there. All right. $468. Is that her? Yeah. Okay, ma'am. A couple things I'm going to explain to you real quick. Are you sure you? I don't have water to give you, otherwise I would. Yeah, I already. She said she didn't eat. I saw you throw up. Are you sure you're okay? Was it just stress that caused that?
After everything they had put her through, Officer Haddock dared to ask Jelana why she was upset. Seriously? Who wouldn't be upset in her position? Imagine being treated like a criminal for no reason while simply trying to do your job, trying to take pictures for your boss. The sheer lack of awareness from these officers only added insult to injury, making an already unjust situation even worse.
I got a lot of shit going on, person. Okay?
Okay.
This shit right here was the last fucking thing that I needed. Okay?
Okay.
So all that shit was unnecessary.
Okay.
I was talking to him right here.
Okay.
I would have got out the car if he would have told me to.
Okay.
But I doing all that trying to open my car door. First of all, you ain't supposed to do that shit anyway. Opening my car door, trying to take my fucking seatbelt off, grabbing my arm hard as fuck for no fucking reason. If I'm not being under arrest, I ain't did shit wrong. Why are you treating me like a fucking criminal? My record is clean. I ain't never been in handcuffs. Ever. I ain't never been arrested. I ain't never even been behind no fucking cop car. Ever.
If you're curious about what happened to Jelana, as well as Detective Bell and Officer Haddock, stay tuned just a little longer. You're about to find out. But before we get to that, let's take a closer look at how Sergeant Kempf attempted to clean up the mess. As their superior, he had indirectly contributed to this situation because if he had properly trained his officers, none of this would have escalated the way it did.
Ever.
Okay. And look, I understand all your frustration right now. But my main concern right now is putting you behind a wheel, and it's clear. I just want you to relax for a
fine.
second. Well,
I'm straight.
I know
I'm
you said
good
you got a lot going on. You sure you don't want
I'm
anybody?
gonna be good, regardless.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. This is her name and badge number. Okay.
Great.
Okay. This is my name, my badge number, and my telephone number. Okay. She works directly for me. Okay. Are you wanting to file a formal complaint against her right now? Because I'm going to tell you what the process is for this. If you want to bear with me, I'm going to kneel down with you right here, okay? Okay? So, I'm going to need you, and I want you to do this when we've cooled off a little, okay? Because I know emotions are high right now. Can you come down and meet me tomorrow and write a formal statement for me? Okay, do you know where the police station is?
Which one?
The one downtown.
Yep.
Okay, so come down, write a formal statement for me, okay? You see that number right there?
Yep.
If you call or text me, all right? I'll tell you what, text me. So I'll make sure I'm there, okay? If not, I'll schedule a time to be down there with you, okay? I'm going to review everything because I wasn't out here when it first happened. I'm not calling anybody a liar, but I got to do my own investigation on what happened, okay? Okay?
Sergeant Kempf quickly realized just how much damage this incident could bring to his entire department. Desperate to contain the fallout, he turned on an exaggerated display of kindness that almost felt uncomfortable to witness after everything that had happened.
So text me, let me know when you're coming down, all right? Let me see your hand real quick. I don't know what you had or previously. Are we saying? No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Is this what you're saying right here?
That right there and that right there.
Okay, I'll snap a photo of that real quick, okay? And do me a favor, like I said, you're gonna have to text me and let me know so we can meet up. It's at 4. I'll write it down for you as well. Let me see your pen. Mine died. You know what City Hall is? City Hall? Okay. It's the police. Go ahead. If you need to answer, go ahead. That's fine. It's the police station that's right down there. Do you have any questions or concerns for me right now? We'll discuss this a little further after we get the statement and we get a little more relaxed, okay? Okay? Are you good? Are you going to be good to drive?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You sure you don't need any fire medics at this time?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, you have all my stuff. That's me. That's the detective that pulled you. You can call me Kemper. Honestly,
Sergeant Kemp gathered all the officers for a quick meeting to brief them on the situation with the victim and to explain what had upset Jelana the most. But when he mentioned Detective Bell by name and revealed that Jelana was planning to sue her, the look on Bell's face said it all. Her reaction was all the proof you needed to see.
Oh, no doubt that she got nervous and she's tied to this guy, right?
I don't know yet. I haven't been able to look at anything. I sent it all to Baines to see if we can find
What all did y'all explain to her? What all did y'all say?
Well, first I explained to
No,
her.
I'm talking about.
She's perfectly fine. However, she does want to make. She's upset. She's not upset at the situation. She's more upset, unfortunately, at Bell than anybody else.
and how she was removed from the vehicle.
All right, you get your camera on there, right?
Yeah,
All right.
don't worry about that. I've talked to her. I gave her my information, your information, told her to come see me
So
tomorrow. We'll write it all down.
She's fine now. She's calm. She just wants to go. So I've got her keys. I'm gonna give her her keys and let her go. But she's got everything that she needs if she decides that she wants to come down and do anything else. But as far as like, she wasn't taken to the ground or anything like that. She wasn't.
It's almost unbelievable how Detective Bell is acting as if she did nothing wrong. She traumatized an innocent woman who likely had never experienced anything like this in her life. Not everyone's a criminal, and that's something cops desperately need to remember. But what might surprise you the most is the over-the-top help Sergeant Kemp offered afterward. Was this genuine, or was it just a convenient mask to protect himself and his department from the fallout?
All right. Again, I'm going to apologize because I have messed your name up, I'm sure, twice already. You said Jelana? Okay. Jelana, let me see your hand real quick, not with the phone in it. Sorry. Lay it out for me. No, don't fist it like you won't fight me. Come on. All right, hold on. Got a little bit of a shadow. Don't move. We're saying these two right here? Okay. Okay, let me take a look at you real quick. Can you stand up for me real quick? I'm just going to get a full frontal shot, all right? Okay. Here are your car keys. You need anything else from me, man? Okay, now, I would say be careful driving out because there's that hump. How'd you get in here?
Right
You went over that hump with this little car? Good Lord, don't bottom it out. All right. I know it's a little stressful, but you're sure you're good? I just realized I could have known your name if I'd have just looked down on your shoes. Okay, so you're good to drive. All right, you want me to shut the door? You want to start the car? I'm just gonna watch you go out to make sure everything's good, okay? Ooh.
Jelana ultimately decided to sue the entire police department, a decision that proved to be the best one she could have made. She sought $75,000 in damages for wrongful arrest, excessive use of force, and the emotional distress she endured. Shockingly, neither Detective Bell nor Officer Haddock face suspension while the investigation continues. Stay tuned as we dive into the next, even more bizarre case. Anton was playing basketball in a park when he encountered his 12-year-old neighbor, Xavier. Witnesses reported seeing Anton put Xavier in a headlock while they were walking over a bridge, and they called 911. Officer Thomas Webster responded to the call and stopped Anton and Xavier on the side of the road. However, Anton tried to go home, and that was the moment that would mark the first in a series of mistakes leading to a fatal outcome.
Okay, thank you. All right, listen, you're not his brother?
No.
No, I am. Okay, stop.
He's not my brother, bro.
Stop. Stay right there.
That's not my brother. No.
All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back.
I love you.
Put your hands back.
I love you.
Put your hands behind your back. Just hang out with him. Negative. The black male wearing all black just fled on foot. Apparently he is a schizophrenic subject.
Anton ran to his family car parked in front of the house, trying to escape. What will shock you the most isn't that he ran, but how the police reacted. Even though they believed Anton was schizophrenic and knew he was young, They treated him as if he were the most dangerous criminal in the world. Instead of de-escalating the situation, they used overwhelming force, far more than someone like Anton could handle.
I'm tasing him. Taser, taser, taser. I just put.
CS18, CS22, can you expedite? CS21.
Stop, you're under arrest. You're under arrest. Don't let the dog eat. Come to the door. Come to the door, E. Buddy, jump in here. Thank you. You were always there.
He's schizophrenic.
Yeah.
John, R1 is king.
That was really my mom.
All right, grab his leg.
No.
Pull it out from under him. All right, here we go. Here we go, buddy.
John, G4 is king.
Hold that leg. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. I love you.
All right, pull that leg out.
Keep pulling.
Yeah, give it to that
No,
Jim. Feed it to him.
Keep pulling.
Yep.
As you might have guessed, this all led to Anton's arrest without the police saying a single word to him. From here on, I need to warn you, the footage becomes more disturbing with each passing moment. What you're about to see will show you the police in the worst possible light, and it's a chilling example of how they choose to handle this situation.
Gary lost the trailer park.
Okay.
Pull it all the way.
Yep. Just prone him out.
Straight.
Yep.
Straight.
60 needs to do on myself.
There you go.
Hold on a minute.
All right, I got cuffs. I got
John,
cuffs.
no cars. 10-3 on channel for further notice 1919.
All right, got one cuff.
Okay, hold on.
All right, roll over, chief.
Hold on, let me get him.
Yep.
CS18.
Stop fighting.
You got that wrist?
Pull back.
I got it. He's schizophrenic.
That's me.
Yep.
Get this up.
Yep.
John, G4 unit fish king.
Roll to your hip, chief. Roll to your hip.
Hold on. Stand by, Caroline. Hold on.
How are you?
Hold on. Get that wrist right there.
There we go. Watch those probes.
CS18.
He's having a problem.
Anything else? No, I don't know.
Bring it up. Yep. He's cuffed.
Hey, let him sit there a second.
Okay, everybody take a breather. Anton here tried to abduct a 12-year-old and then fled from the police.
As the officers restrained Anton, he called out to his mother, Janelle Black, who had rushed outside. Through the chaos, Anton said things like, "Thank you, you were always there," and "I love you." The heartbreak in his voice was undeniable. It sounded like he knew something terrible was about to happen, almost like he was saying goodbye to his family.
That's it. All right.
CS11.
All right, we're good.
Hey, hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
We're good.
Anton, stop.
Yep.
Anton, stop, baby.
Here.
You have any,
Here, just let I got shackles.
Let him bully you. Go get shackled.
Shackles
Let him bully
in the
you.
trunk of the car.
I love you. Please. Tell me what.
He's okay. He's 10-1. He's
R1 Caroline. We got cuffs on him. He's being restrained at this time.
R1 10-4.
How you doing? So. Interesting.
Just relax, pal. Just relax.
What do you need? You need some. I should have shackles in the back of my
In the trunk.
in the trunk.
Where did
Yeah.
this happen? Right up the street by
Yeah.
You tried to abduct a 12-year-old.
Yeah. It's gonna be in the black bag at the rear of the trunk. You'll see 2 AR magazines in it. If they're not in there, we'll dig around.
Was it somebody
I don't.
Yeah.
Equally disturbing was how the officers dismissed Anton's heartfelt words as if they were nothing more than childish rambling. Instead of pausing to assess the situation, they chose to focus on asserting their authority. This cold, unthoughtful response would later prove to be a decision they'd regret for the rest of their lives.
He's having a rough time.
Hey, don't fight it.
John, R1 unit, this King.
You have a diagnosis for him?
Yeah, we're at 10-4.
What's he?
10-4.
Okay. Just 1043.
Just 1043. We don't have full control of him. We're trying to get him straight.
Don't fight. You'll do better if you don't fight. Calm down.
R1 10-4.
We do need another
vehicle up here to help you.
Do you know what happened?
10-4. Jason 1 10-4.
Little boy, bullying him.
What's the little boy know?
I heard the little boy say, get off, get off.
I don't think they're in the front. I thought I kept them in the back.
He's walking down the street like this.
You got any in your car?
I know.
Yeah, that'll work.
He was walking down the street.
That'll work great. That's what that's for. All right, so yeah, do his ankles. So this is going to be an EP.
Yeah.
He was in a black and orange bike.
Think should EMS transport him or?
No, you're going to have to.
No problem.
Can you get someone else to go with you down there?
While the officers tied Anton to the fence in front of his house, they casually chatted about how well they thought they handled the situation. But beneath their calm demeanor was something far more calculated, an unspoken agreement to frame the events in a way that made them look good. They even laughed among themselves, as if the entire situation were a joke to them. Little did they know that that laughter would soon take on a much darker tone.
I can get one of my guys.
Yeah, I mean, if that's okay. If not, thank you, by the way.
I heard it go out and I was standing right there.
Well, when I heard you say on the radio you had my car, I was like, oh, hey, all right.
Did you see?
That was convenient.
Yeah. He needs some help.
18 10-4.
I gotta believe it. I can't go up and lie. Is 18?
No, he was. I was trying to get him to come with me.
To him?
And he wouldn't come with you?
No, he took my
Might need a little assistance getting him into my car.
Yeah, you got
We'll see how that goes.
shackles. Yeah.
I was gonna say, are the straps working?
Just can't get this
Make sure he's
I got him.
Both legs?
Yep.
Well, probably.
You've got one of your deputies coming with some shackles. So I've got shackles in that car somewhere. I just don't know where.
Getting old, man. I couldn't keep up with it.
He's on straight.
Yeah.
That's the longest foot chase I've had in a while. It's the first one I've had here.
The officer will help him.
Yeah, this is a mental health emergency. We're not treating this like a crime.
No.
He's definitely he's not with us right now.
One of the officers sat on Anton's torso for a full 6 minutes. To anyone with common sense out there, it's obvious that pressing an adult's full weight on someone's chest for that long can stop them from breathing. Anton eventually passed out, but instead of recognizing the danger they caused, the officer's reaction was anything but responsible. What they did next raises serious questions about their judgment and humanity.
So he's going to be okay. We're going to get him some help. All right.
Because I had him.
They're on this side. You want to be on this side of the...
Yeah.
Excuse me. I had him evaluated. And he got let go last week.
Yeah, it's not good. They won't hold him long. He needs help.
Yeah.
So he's not getting locked up.
No.
We're going to get him to the hospital.
All right, so...
Breathe. Anton, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
He's breathing. He's breathing.
18 10-4.
And he's got a pulse. I wonder if he got into something.
No, I'm not saying he died.
Where's
Feel for his wrist to see if he can evolve.
Yeah. No, I can feel his heartbeat.
Anton!
Yeah, he's here. He's with us.
There he is. He's coming.
Carolina G4.
Let's get him in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on a second.
Do you happen to have any patient information for EMS?
What's his name and age?
He's 19.
19-year-old now.
Let's try to set him up.
Can you believe that even when it was clear Anton wasn't breathing, the officers claimed to feel his pulse? Instead of providing medical help, they ignored his obvious distress, propped him up against the house like he was a problem to be set aside, and started scrambling for excuses to explain why he wasn't responding. This wasn't just negligence. It was a complete failure of their duty to protect a life.
Let's get him over on the side. Lay him down. Lay his head up there.
Yep. Let's get in this.
Yeah, put his head up there. Let me take these cuffs off. This is yours.
Yep. Here, I got a key.
Bring me a cuff.
Yep, got it.
No. No, he bit me. So it might be my blood.
We can start with compressions.
He bit me. It might be my hands.
Come CS 18.
Give me time to step it up.
Yes. Yes.
Just 10.3, the other party for this call, the young male, did that save a lot with a fire department?
Grab those cuffs off of him and get his...
Yeah.
You gotta lay down here for us.
It took the police a shocking 10 minutes to realize Anton needed CPR, and only then did they start to revive him, far too late to make a difference. This was something they should have done immediately, but their delay cost Anton precious time. Even worse, it still didn't occur to anyone to call an ambulance, as if the situation wasn't an emergency.
Start CPR.
Yep. Get that arm out from under. Yep. Drag it out.
Anton tried to and the police chasing him, and he stopped breathing. Now, they down about in front of my house on the ground. He stopped breathing.
CPR team started.
Yeah.
CS 18, 10-4.
I don't know.
Let me hit a breath. Go ahead, just keep going. We need AED. You need AED? Yeah, get the AED.
Yeah, I got it late.
Hey, Baker, you got one of yours? No.
Yeah.
I don't have one either.
Caroline, see if there's an MSP with AED.
Okay. What you need, a no
do you
card?
not have one?
You need a no card?
I don't.
What you want, a no card? Oh.
10-4. Caroline, CS 22.
Wouldn't hurt. Narcan.
The words of Anton's mother will shatter your heart. She called out to Anton, unaware that she would never hear her son's voice again. But in that moment, she made a tragic mistake. She trusted the police to do their job, to help her son recover, even though they were the very ones who had suffocated him. Sadly, the officers' unprofessionalism didn't end there.
Switch?
Anybody got Narcan in the car?
I got it in my...
I do it in my
Get it
house.
for me.
Been smoking laced marijuana.
There you go.
Is that what it was?
Yes. I was trying to call Ricky, but he was a little busy.
Yeah. I got Narcan in my...
He's got
from my wife.
You got Narcan? I need one. I need AED too. Work on that one for me.
I got it right here. I can't get any air in Ricky.
608, you arrived. What you doing in the first entrance? Park behind my truck, leave room for the ambulance in the second entrance.
Yeah. Hello.
They're on tack for information.
Can you relay it? I'm busy.
Hello. They tried to get some young kid. They said,
Put Narcan in.
who it is? But I heard that name. I mean, I'm doing a chokehold, and the police
Hey, Dad, you got your gun on you?
I don't, man.
All right, hold on.
It's a little kid. And the little
I got it.
kid was
Yeah.
just starting
Switch.
But I know Anton was the little kid. And he
Call
tried to
the
get
cell
away
phone
from
number on there.
police.
786. And talk to your wife.
You'll be looking at his information.
When they finally realized Anton couldn't be revived, the officers didn't take responsibility. Instead, they started suggesting he was on drugs. They injected him with Narcan and even claimed he had been laced with marijuana. But toxicology results later exposed that as a blatant lie. It's unbelievable how quickly these cops shifted the blame, pointing fingers at anything but their own actions.
Did we administer this one? Yeah, I did, yes. I put one in on her. I'm going to do one more here. Give him about 30 seconds. I'll do this. You don't have to. It's not crazy. Just calm down.
I got that other boy over there, so I don't know if you need him or not.
I know who he is.
His whole family's waiting on him.
Okay.
You just want to stay.
You need to switch on compressions?
Yeah.
All right.
Is he calling?
Somebody switch me out.
We got someone switching for quarter compressions now.
Hey, where your keys at? They're in it. All right, switch.
Just hang on for a second.
And then if someone pull Tom's car up, leave room for them to sit.
Everybody's all right.
Let's check the AD one more time, can we? See where we're at?
Is it breathing?
Stand clear a minute. Check the AD.
I'm trying to get it.
Watch your leg. Watch your leg.
Shit. Somebody light down here, somebody. My analyze button. It still wants you to continue.
Okay.
It's not doing analyze mode.
Hit one more Narcan.
We need another one.
You reach my way. Do you have one? I just gave you another one.
What do you need? Wait.
I'll light that drop.
Over there. Ask him to stay.
This is one of the ones that
Here.
you have 45 seconds left before we can analyze it.
Here we go. I'm gonna hit him with the Narcan.
For anyone wondering where the medical help is, well, it still hasn't arrived, likely because the officers didn't convey the urgency of the situation. Remember just moments ago, they were insisting they could feel Anton's pulse, even though that wasn't true. Their poor judgment and lack of action delayed critical care. But soon, everyone would come to the devastating realization that something was seriously wrong with Anton.
I'm ready to go if you want to switch.
Okay.
If you can switch out past Gary and jump off the other end, that'll make it a lot easier for switch outs.
Switching 1, 2, 3.
Oh, where's that ambulance at?
Where's your medical bag?
Where's the unit at, Cole?
Yeah, I need a medical bag.
I'm in this one.
So we can get an airway in.
Yeah,
Go from
that's
there.
what we need. This ain't working.
Yeah, I'm getting bring me an airway, Gary. Okay, stop
Stay
CPR.
clear.
Let's do an analyze.
Watch your foot.
It's already gated too. It's not.
Continue CPR.
Perhaps the creepiest part of all this, even if it's hard to pick just one, is that even in the critical moments when everyone should have been focused on saving Anton's life, the officers somehow found time to pat themselves on the back. Instead of taking responsibility, they staged themselves as heroes. What they shockingly said next will leave you questioning everything about their priorities in life and death situations.
And I need.
What was he doing? Spice?
I have no idea. He was
strong.
Yeah, he was not connected with reality for sure. He punched me pretty good.
Get it. His hair's in. It's just coming out his cheeks. Amber, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, give me a big 8 French.
Move back.
He's small. Now I got 24, 27.
If you go to the head that flash.
Yeah, you got light?
How long is CPR been in progress?
4 minutes.
We have a Lucas for
Come on through.
10 minutes. Yeah, we're good. 10 minutes. Bring up the
Can you believe the sheer number of lies that came out of these officers' mouths? They claimed Anton was unusually strong, accused him of smoking marijuana, and even alleged that he hit one of them. They had an excuse for everything, except the most important question: why and how Anton stopped breathing, and what role they played in it.
step under him where you are.
Give him 1 second. Come off anyway. Can you lift him up a little bit? Lift him off. Grab some pins, There you go.
So Andy, we've been through 2 no shots and buys, 2 rounds of Narcan so far. As you know, he's been smoking marijuana laced with salt.
Stop compressions.
They're bringing the bag.
Just give me your O2 bottle. I don't care. I want an O2 bottle.
You can probably take that cup off.
Stand clear.
Thank you.
Analyzing now.
Move down a little bit.
Clear.
Down.
Yep, right there.
Good. Set.
Yep, go.
No shock advised. Start CPR.
We have O2 on the
Camera, you come in the back.
guys.
Let her get the I got one. I got it. That's on O2. I got it on O2.
Get a backboard. Come up to.
You want to leave the leg irons on him or just taking them off?
But when the officers realized that they might get away with blaming Anton's condition on drugs instead of their actions, they seemed to lose any real effort to save his life. From that point on, they performed CPR and other tasks mechanically, as if they were only going through the motions to cover themselves. It became painfully clear that their focus was never on Anton's desperate need for help. It was always about protecting themselves from accountability.
You can take them off.
Yeah. Tommy, grab them off. Yep, I got it.
No matter how we look at it.
Yes.
Quiet out.
Tom got you. All right, I'm taking off your AZ pads. Watch my head, please. You got that?
I got this one.
Okay. Here you go. Thank you.
16 double.
Yeah. Just hand them through to me. I got it. Thank you. Yep. Appreciate it. Coming over. Just grab hold of me if you need to come down. Yep.
Give me all the information.
Any best we can get.
Backboard behind you. All right. Thank you.
I don't know where you come from. Right.
Get out of here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll come see you. Thank you.
Who's ready now?
CS 18 to CS 22. Are you on location here? Alright. Stand by at the south entrance. And we're probably going to need traffic control to get this ambulance out.
After half an hour, emergency responders finally arrived, and over 20 people worked desperately to save Anton's life. His mother stood by praying that her son would pull through. But to her heartbreak and everyone's shock, the tragic news soon came. It was too late. What started as a simple interaction between neighbors ended in a devastating loss.
Nice to see you. Doing better. Mm-hmm. Always.
Pull that glove up.
Nice mill, nice passage. Looks like it's in.
Man, that happened fast.
Not at this time. I think we just had one FP go in. Look at your watch. Okay. There you go. There you go. It's off.
And somebody grab me a tube holder. Epi-N.
Epinephrine at
Wide open.
1945.
How many feet, Todd?
I believe that's the second round, correct, Andy?
First round.
First round.
First round, heard.
Despite resuscitation efforts, Anton died just steps from his front door. However, the worst came afterward, as doctors, under the influence of the police, reported that he had died from sudden cardiac arrest. When the officers were sued, they were never prosecuted. The city of Greensboro and other parties settled with Anton's family for $5 million and promised to reform police policies and training. But ask yourself, is this enough for these evil officers who took things too far, causing a tragic and avoidable death? If you thought today's video was shocking, just wait for the next one. We've uncovered even worse officers and their bizarre stories just waiting to be made public.